Yes, everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Red Divide. As always, joining me, Ray, Mr. Liverpool. How you doing, my cuz?
I'm doing grand. How about you? You're on a high once again.
Yeah. That train just keeps cruising along. Proper steam train, flying, my cuz, flying.
I'm getting tired of all this excitement for United. You guys are just on a high, constant high at the moment. And yeah, I'm actually getting bored of it. What's happening?
It's the way it goes now, you know. And the Ineos, this is what we do. You've got to get used to it. The
Well, I'm sure even for you, it's taking a bit of getting used to. You've had like 10 years of being mundane and being late
ah,
into the transfer market, and all of a sudden you guys are just flying, linked
yeah.
with every player on the planet.
You know what? I can smell the jealousy from you. All that saltiness. My cuz, news today, Chido Obi-Martin, an exciting, talented youngster from Arsenal, has decided to join Manchester United. You see how salty the Arsenal fans are already. Oh, who is he? Never heard of him. Oh, he's nothing. He'll probably go straight into your first team because your first team's so bad, non-stop this. My friend, Chido Obi-Martin, scored 32 goals in 18 games for the under-18s.
That's
He's 16
decent.
years old. He turned 17 in November. I haven't even got started yet. He scored 5 against West Ham. He scored 5 hat tricks in his last 9 games in the under 18s. Dude is a machine. When he was playing for the under 16s, because he is still 16, they played Liverpool, my cuz. You know what the score was?
No clue.
14-3 to Arsenal. Guess how many old Cheeto scored?
7.
10.
Oh,
He scored 10 goals. So if he continues to score a lot of goals against Liverpool, man, we'll be happy. He'll slot in just fine and he'll become a United legend real quick. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Guy's very talented. Again, it's the youth setup. It's 16s and 18s. I get it. Let's not get overly excited and put too much pressure on him. But the man's 6'2", 16 years old, a goal machine. Yeah, amazing. He's bold. When I look at him, he reminds me of Kanu. When I look at his build, I'm like, man, this is amazing. And of course, Kanu played for Arsenal, so seeing him in that kit really reminds me of him. But soon he'll wear a proper classy kit, mighty United, and things will be all good again.
well, it makes sense, right? He had such a prolific career at Arsenal in the youth ranks, scored loads of
Okay.
goals. He had an option of staying with Arsenal, but he chose to go to Man United. So, what does that say to you? It's an easy walk
Says
into
we're
the
on the way
team.
up.
It's an easy walk into the team. He
Listen
probably
to
wouldn't
me.
have any game time at Arsenal, probably have more game time at United. He'll probably, take Højlund's position. So, yeah,
Wow.
most players nowadays can walk into the United squad.
Wow.
So I can understand why he left Arsenal to go to Man United.
I see you be hanging around those Arsenal boys. Hey, that salt is coming on strong. Wow. Okay. So
Uh,
if you look at United, we've had a youth academy product in the first team every year since 1937.
so
So
it's
we're going to
incredible.
continue that. So he knows, it is incredible. It's a crazy stat. So he knows that youth always have a place at United, as well as just looking at right now, Garnacho coming through our youth system, playing for United. Kobe
Yeah.
Mainu coming through our youth system, playing for United. Throughout the years, as I said, ever since 1937, we've had someone, whether it's Paul Pogba, Nicky Butt, Class of 92, there's always been someone that has come through the youth that has ended up playing for United. So yeah, very, very exciting, man. Also, I hear Ruud van Nistelrooy was an extremely important player in all of this. He mentioned to Chido that, look, we're going to set out this path for you. Not quite sure whether that means 18, under 18s and then under 21s, and maybe play a few cup games for United first team, maybe the Carabao Cup, maybe 1 or 2 FA Cup games. But he definitely decided the best path for him was to come to United, follow that youth setup, get him on the road to be the United star. Right now, apparently he'll be our third choice striker behind Højlund and Xerxes. And that's great, man. Give him time in the cups if that's going to keep him happy and help with his development, playing against men instead of 18-year-olds and 21-year-olds. So yeah, it's great. There will be a big jump that he has to make. the physicality side of it has to come along. He's really has the part for younger men, but I'll be playing against big, stronger guys, and man, I look forward to it. If he can bring any of that finishing and the quality that he has to the first team setup, he'll be just fine.
Well, this is the thing, right? These young players, their bodies aren't built for the physicality of the men's game. So, yeah, I agree with your statement that you probably have to play a couple of, some of the cup games, to integrate into the team slowly. He's still growing. I'll give you an example where Steven Pasecic, he broke into the Liverpool first team 2 seasons ago. And I think it was too much for him too soon. And the thing is, we needed him because we had so many injuries that season. And last season, he was literally out the entire season because he had to recover. So, yeah, it's a slow integration for the player. His stats sound amazing. I don't know why you'd want to kill his career and go to United, but yeah, well done for getting that one over the line.
He knows why. He sees the bright future. He sees it all happening, and he knows that that's the place to be. But again, look, it is rare that teenagers make the first team, but of course, it is very possible. You look at the Wayne Rooneys of the world, Michael Owens, right now Kobe Mainoo's there, Garnacho was there. You know what I mean? So there's definitely ways to get there. So it's possible. And United motto has always been, if you're good enough, you're old enough. So yeah, we look forward to that. And long may the scoring streak, especially against Liverpool, continue.
Wishful thinking, that's for sure. Well, I wish I had more updates for Liverpool fans. It's just nothing concrete at this stage. There's just been more light to the stories about Anthony Gordon. I don't know if you know, back in June, Newcastle were going through that phase of financial fair play. They had to offload some of their players, and there was talks between Liverpool and Newcastle. And it comes out now that it was a play exchange, and the name mentioned today was Joe Gomez. Now, Joe Gomez had a great season for us last season, not being injured, and he played a whole bunch of roles, left back, right back, centre back, even a defensive midfielder. So there was talk of Anthony Gordon coming for 75 and them paying 45 for Gomez. But I don't see us needing a left wing at this stage. We've got Gupko, we've got Jota, we've got Diaz. Maybe this is just blowing smoke and getting the fans excited. Like I said before, we need another centre back, we need another centre defensive midfielder. But yeah, let's see what comes from the story. I see it's all over the internet at the moment. And yeah, that story is to be continued.
Well, I'm glad that the Liverpool news was kept nice and short. As we know, we don't want to bore the people too much. We say this podcast. We want to keep it exciting. It's all about United. Just kidding. Liverpool fans, enjoy. Keep up with the banter. Comment below if you want to see more Liverpool stuff, and feel free to give me a hard time. That's all in the love of our game and our rivalry. So keep it coming. Give it a like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.
Peace.